podcast called?
So it's called Grab Lives.
Okay, what's it about?
So Grab Lives is an acronym that we use when a firefighter is missing, down, or trapped. And it's basically just a reminder to put yourself in a calm state to get yourself out of that situation. And Trevor Steppen is my co-host, and we work together at the same station. He's also my classmate, and we've been seeing this high increase in suicides. And there was a recent suicide that had occurred, and it really struck a chord for us.
When you say recent suicides, you're saying in
our department,
service, right?
Yes, in our department, there was a gentleman who, fell down this trap with himself, and ended his life, and it really caused us to want to do something about it and really reach out and increase this awareness on this epidemic that's within this community of people who are serving people that are sick. Yeah. And we're tired of being sick. We're tired of the nightmares. We're tired of not feeling good. And we are bringing forth some powerful medicines, alternative medicines, and alternative ways of thinking to how to better yourself. And we switched this Grab Lives acronym in relation to behavioral health. Okay. And we are really pushing this this paradigm with assisting these guys and women and in this service, and not just isolated to the fire service, but police officers, veterans, other first responders. And after starting this podcast, we're really seeing it's not just for these group of people. It is towards them, but it's for humanity.
I like that.
For us to understand what's happening here. And just the past couple of years, I mean, all the stuff that's been going on, we're seeing that the foundation of the society is really unraveling. Mm. And through that unraveling, we're recognizing how people are seeing the truth behind everything.
Yeah.
And it's just super important to recognize how, I don't know, man, how there's just a lot of love and understanding that needs to come forth. Mm-hmm. And recognizing ourselves as one another and honoring one another, honoring our planet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I like that, dude. So, I mean, hitting what you're talking about as far as mental health, it means something to me because, I've been in the fire service for a while, 16 years now, total. And so people also know, I was John's instructor where he went to his basic fire academy. And if you didn't know, I was his favorite instructor. He said it to me before we started. I've heard it through the grapevine. I was the best instructor he's ever had. So thank you, John. Appreciate that. No, but I remember you going to the academy. I didn't know you got hired with LA City.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty rad. But,
I've been at LA City for about 6 years now.
Nice. Yeah, in your department, dude. So people also know, because a lot of firefighters think that the public understands what we do. They don't. I'm just going to be straight with you. They really don't. It's almost like my parents, right? My parents think I ride around on a shiny red engine with a really cool uniform. Right. And that's it. Mm-hmm. And my dad's like, yeah, work. You having fun today? You're just like, yeah, it's work, dude. Yeah. Like, I got to go to work like everybody else. But what the public and our families don't know, what we don't talk about with them because it's very difficult, are the things that we see on a day-to-day basis.
For sure.
And when you start putting years in, to see the violence and the death that we see, and I mean death from elderly to young kids to multiple people at once being taken from this earth, it's traumatic. The average person is not supposed to see that. And I'm in therapy, and the therapy that I have is offered through my department for free, which is awesome. But I remember my therapist telling me, going through and digging in these things that we tuck away in our hearts and our minds very, very deep so we can continue to serve our community, continue to run the next call. It desensitizes you. Right. And it really, you lose your empathy in realizing that the things we see is not normal. Maybe the average citizen might see it once or twice in their lifetime. We see it pretty much every day we go to work. I finally told my mom, like, Mom, I'll be real with you, I don't want to talk about work with you guys. She's like, well, why? I'm like, because you're making me relive some of people's worst moments, and I don't want to. When I come home, when I'm off, I want to leave work at work, and I want to be present at home. I don't want to do that anymore. I used to be that way, like, fire service, work. Right. I'm not, you might hear indifferent where people are like, well, you're called to this job and, this is a lifestyle and best job in the world, this and that. Look, dude, I love my family. I like my job. I'm going to do well at my job and I'll train and work hard.